Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today, a lot of you guys have been asking for tips and tricks on how to get rich in trade hangouts. I've only been playing for like maybe 2 months or so, maybe even longer, I don't keep track. What I started off was by buying really cheap limiteds, which you could find on Rollimons. There's a market area right here. You go to trading and it says market activity. That's where you can find really good deals for small limiteds, even big limiteds. Well, my goal was to get Dominus form and just stop. I was flipping limited, so I would buy them really cheap and sell them higher, and kept doing that for a while, for like maybe a month. So if you look at my chart, I started off with like 1,000 and worked my way up to 2.3, but it was really slow and the dominance just kept going up. So I was like, how's there a better way of getting that dominance? Well, I still haven't got the dominance yet, but so basically I started trading. I upgraded my smalls to a bigger. Then I overpaid like maybe about 100. My friend says around like past 100, it's about not equal, but if it's below 100, it's about equal in trade. So if you think, I need to upgrade, but you don't want to spend a ton, try and do close to equal. So overpay like 100, but if you overpay like 200, that's like profit for them. So it just depends. Well, people have helped me throughout trading. Some people have donated. That's how I met them. And now I'm helping them get their dream items. They give me limiteds and I try and work my way up for them. So far, 3 of the patients or customers are doing well. 2 of them are at above 10K and 1 of them's around like 2.5. But they helped me get where I'm at. But what I think 2 of the friends know me for years and seen my past videos. I think Wrecker has been with me for years when I had my main before it got deleted. But yeah. But if you're a new trader, start off with Sinister or Commando. Those are really good items. And try and get as much as possible. Keep trades inbound maybe and see if anyone does better. I don't do that. I go for like the best. Like if it's like 400 profit, I just accept it right away. But sometimes you make mistakes. I've learned. I'm still learning as I go on. I'm above 100K now, almost 110 if my items go back up. Because there was a whole thing the other day. Someone got hacked and all the items been dropping lately. But yeah, so if you look at my chart, I worked my way up. As days went on, it was really slow. If you're trying to reach 10K, it may take like a month. It just depends. You have to put hours and hours into trading. I server hop, so I wait for the people to come up to me. If I don't find anyone in the 10 minutes, I server hop. Sometimes 5 minutes, it just depends. The reason why I say wait for trades is because sometimes you get really good deals. I've got like 1,000 point, like 1,200 profit off smalls just for waiting for a trade. Sometimes they really want an item and they don't understand how trading works, and they just send you just stuff for that item. Some people just trade for items they like. I know it's kind of taking advantage, but they sent it to you and they say thank you. So it's not like you're doing anything. They sent it and they said thank you after you complete it. It's like they don't care. So I wait for the trades. You get better trades if you wait for people to send them. If you send people, you might miss out on opportunities of making decent profits. Because if someone wants something, make sure you try and see if they could send. Sometimes you might have to send for them, but most of the time just wait for them to send to you. It's really worth it. And trading takes time. It's like when I started, it was slow. It was a slow progress. Sometimes you have to go up or go down in value to gain more. So it just depends. Like, see, like right here, I was at 5.7, then I dropped a bit. And then I started working my way up. I worked my way all the way up to 70K. I traded my stuff to an alt because there was a better Roblox deal. So I did that. It was $20 or for premium and 2,200 Robux, and I bought some smalls with it. So that's why I'm on a different account for a month. But it's just a progress. Sometimes you have to learn. I would avoid projecteds unless you get them like for really cheap, like 1,000 for like a 17,000 projected. I don't really trade for projecteds. I don't like the idea of it. But if I come across it, to me it's kind of, I try and get rid of it to flippers. I don't really flip it on people. I trade it to flippers. So I don't like the whole idea of projecteds really. I only do it if it's really cheap and I could find someone else. So it's still profit. I like to work with bad demand. That's what I'm good at. I'm not good at really value items really. Sometimes I'm lucky, but most of the time it's bad demand or unknown items. I've got some crazy overpayments, but you need to spend hours, time, wait for trades, upgrade, downgrade for profit. Try and upgrade for as cheap as possible. Sometimes you might have to wait for the right person, but it's worth the wait. Because if I go to my profile now, my items dropped, but my items go up. I'm at like 100. I'm at like 107 or something like that. If antlers and catching snowflakes go back up. See, if you look at my chart, I was at 87, then 92, then back to 87, then 97, then 101, 102, 104, 102. So it just kind of, you need to lose to gain. I know most people don't like losing, but if you want to get somewhere, sometimes you have to overpay. And without overpaying, you can't get far. And try and, like, if you're upgrading into value, try and get it as cheap. So what I do, I find players that are small and have like catching snowflakes. I give them like 7K for it or 6K. It just depends where the wrap's at. And that's how I got where I'm at, by getting them cheap. It's hard to downgrade small values for wrap. It's a pain. Sometimes you have to lowball it by 1,000, maybe 500. It just depends. I like to get items cheap. It's like I traded 7.2 for catching snowflakes, then flipped it for 9.8. So that's a decent amount of profit. It just takes time. Don't rush. If you have patience, it's worth the wait. Always learned. Never rush. Rushing gets you nowhere. It just causes you it allows you to have the thought of, oh, I should want more, and not learn how you need to learn. I also like to think of smalls. So you look at catching snowflakes, it's almost there. Same with antlers. So when I did that trade, the other trade, see, like it's at 6.3. Antlers are about to go back up. And I always think, if an item is selling above a decent amount of the wrap and it has high demand, I might do it. But if it's normal demand, I wouldn't even try and upgrade it into that unless you get it cheap. Normal takes forever to go up. And if it goes down, it's hard to recover. So Same thing with low demand. It has the same thing. Amazing. I would go for amazing if you got the patience. If you don't have the patience, I wouldn't go for it. It's like I've had Playful Vampire for like over a week, and I finally got a good deal for it. But it kept going up and down. Amazing demand is a pain, but sometimes it's worth the wait. I mean, high demand also does the same thing like amazing, but it's not as bad. But sometimes it takes a little longer to recover because it just has that high demand, but doesn't mean sells like a ton of copies. Some items don't sell as well as others, but they have the same demand. For example, radioactive beast mode. It's been dropping a little because it's hard to sell it. So people just want the Robux instead of trying to trade it. And it's not simple. I mean, I've got 30k for RBM before. You've seen that in a video. I got 2 black irons and I think 1k item or whatever. And it was a good deal. I was really happy. And then the next day I gained like 23,000 after that. Just from not flipping, but trading items for profit. That was that day, God bless me. But you can't, it just takes time. There's always a path. If you really want something, there's a path. And you have to figure out that path. And sometimes it's like I wanted to get Dominus Form today, but I didn't want to overpay so much just to get it. And there's a chance I wouldn't be able to get it. So I just kind of I sent out a few trades, see if anyone would accept. Some kept it inbound, some just declined. Some were counters. I'm like, nah, I'd rather just wait and see if I can get it cheaper in the future. I wanted it so badly, but at the same time, was it really worth trying to put that much overpayment into just getting into maybe getting a chance into maybe getting that item? I mean, it dropped down to 75, but I couldn't fit it all in a trade. But was it worth overpaying 3k to upgrade into a 24,000 item? No. So I'm waiting. So this trade I had 37 minutes ago, that was profit. 2k. I paid 2k for Blue Bubble Trouble. But the thing about this one, all 3 items I got are rising, or hopefully rising. So I should be able to gain 3k. So don't always be in a rush. Also, if you're a flipper, it's a chance. You're taking a chance. Some people have the gift to flip, and it's wrong. But at the same time, I don't have the gift of flipping. I have the gift of being able to trade bad demand or unknown item. I love unknown items like this pig. Ooh, people love the pig, and I kind of love it. I kind of want to keep one of them when I get another. But it depends. I don't want this video to be too long, but I kind of want you guys to understand how it works. But when you hit over 100,000, trading gets easier because people see, oh, rich kid. Let me go see if he would trade me. Some of them just want to trade you and don't even care about how much you pay. Or how much they pay. So sometimes it's really just nice being above 100,000. Also, if you want to trade like wrap items, you need a ton of them. You get more trades if you have a ton of wrap items or just a ton of items in general. It's not easy when you have like 3 items. It's really easy when you have maybe 20 items or 15. It helps because so many people want different things and people send. Also, another thing I would use is Rollimons. They have great ads. Sometimes you find the best deals. Sometimes you get decent OPs. I use it sometimes when I'm gone and I come back like an hour later. I get really good trades inbound. And sometimes you have to check the items sometimes. See if they're poisoned or if they're kind of sketchy. But other than that, it's pretty nice. If you want to check if something's poison, you go to the UAID page. You click that, and then you go to like pineapple. See, like if pineapples, you see their graph. It's not like straight down or any sketchy looking charts. Like right here, this one's legit by the look. Dang, he's rich. See, you just kind of see. Like if it's really sketchy, like the graph's all over the place, it kind of shows it's an alt or something really sketchy happened. Sometimes you have to be aware of bigger items. Like if you get above 100,000, you have to check the items. Like for Dominus Form, I'm gonna have to check when I trade for one. But who knows? It might hopefully drops by the time I get one. But those are some of the tips and tricks that I know. Takes time, patience, server hopping, wait for people to trade. If you want to start off, get some decent demand like Commando and Sinister and flip them for like maybe 300 profit, 400 profit. And wait for trades, wait for people to send. Don't be in a rush. Try and think of the future of an item, like if it's gonna rise. Another thing is, here is the wrap. Let me go to my I have some pictures here. This is the wrap to value. This is very useful, so if you would like, take a screenshot of this. It's very useful. This tells you where an item needs to be for them to rise or drop. So right now I need to hit 6.5 for 9k value. Antlers are at 6.3 right now. So 200 more and they go back up to 9,000. So that's the thing. And also here's another trick I found out. If you get sent a decent trade, keep it inbound. So if your item drops down a value or their item rises, like for example, bucket plus maybe 2k for green banded top hat and bucket just rises 1k, that's an easy 1k profit. Always try and think, if something's about to rise, keep it inbound. And just always kind of think of the future. Don't think right now, think of the future. I think of the future because if I don't, I'm not gonna get anywhere. And also, another thing is, don't do what I do. So basically, I have a reputation. I've been a trader. I've been a middleman for certain stuff. It's just, I have a reputation, and people trust me, and I'm helping others right now. Do not take advantage of that. That's wrong. I do it because I want to help others get somewhere. I'm doing it so they don't have to learn the hard way. I used to trade back in 2018. I've been scammed. I've lost so much. I've lost hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth in items or limiteds, and lost another 40,000 in limiteds when I got deleted. I'm just helping them because they've helped me in the past, or they just don't understand the full thing of trading. Like, they don't understand everything. So I want to help them. It may take some time to get them the items they want, but I'm helping them because I don't want them to fail. I want them to succeed, but I'm doing the work for them. And it's free. I'm doing the work for free. It just takes time. Right now, I already got someone legit. Just showed that in the trade video. I already showed that. He got ripped off the other day, so I'm getting him another item. He may want legit. I'm not sure. He doesn't want legit no more. He wants frozen iron horns, which may take a few months, which he is fine by. But do not take advantage of people. Scamming is wrong. Do not do it. If you're thinking of it, do not. It's wrong. And I'm only doing it to help others, and I've proven my trust. I've been trusted by these people before, or they trust me because other people have told them I'm trustworthy. But do not take advantage of people. It's wrong. I might have in a few trades, but like, well, not exactly. I say an item is going up, which it is, but then it drops or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's my bad. That's my fault. But I keep them added so I could help them. Right now, I'm helping a ton of people. I'm helping a few new friends right now in trading. So far, they're doing pretty well. One of them already got their dream item, which is Silver Punk, which is pretty nice. But it's just try and be honest. It's not easy. Sometimes it's kind of hard. Sometimes you like, oh, it might go up. It might go down. You don't know everything. You can't know everything. But those are a few of the tips and tricks that I know. And I hope it makes sense to you. Sorry if it doesn't, and I'm sorry for the long video. I just want to make it as detailed as possible. And yeah. Right now, I'm taking a break till, a few hour break. But, yeah, do not scam, do not trick people, and do what's right, and think of the future. Just do what's right, and be honest, take your time, be patient, think of the future, upgrade, downgrade for profit. Sometimes you have to take an L to gain, but it's part of life. And you can't know everything. And you can't be perfect. A lot of people right now are... Oh, one thing is, don't give out your Discord to anyone. Anyone. Do not give it out. Because people will send you links. And those links allow them to get into your account and transfer all of your items away. Do not give out your Discord or anything. Or password. Give out nothing. And if you're thinking about doing it, turn off your trades and put a PIN number. Do not click any of the links, ever. People are wrong, and they don't care. They see it as, oh, people do anything for money, which is sad. But that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for this long video.